My name's Ivan Meisner. I'm the founder of BNI. BNI is the world's largest face-to-face networking organization. We have over 6,200 groups in almost 50 countries around the world. Last year, the organization passed 6.9 million referrals to all of our members worldwide. Well, I'd like to tell you that I had this vision of an international organization, but when I started BNI in 1985, I was looking for some referrals for my consulting practice. My doctoral work is in organizational behavior, and I worked with companies in hiring, training, evaluating employees. I needed referrals for my business, and so I put together a group of people who I trusted, they trusted me, and we agreed to refer each other. We only took one person per profession, even with the very first chapter. This is great, I could get a ton of business out of this. And so we ended up opening 20 chapters the first year by accident. And it was really at that point that I said, wow, I struck a chord in the business community that I didn't expect. And that's when I sat down and then created a plan and a strategy to help businesses build their business through referrals. Today, 28 years later, we have 6,200 groups, almost 150,000 members worldwide. First, I think BNI is a great example of necessity being the mother of invention. That when people need something, something is created. And I think the first time I realized that referrals were so incredibly important was when I started my consulting business. And I got the overwhelming majority of my business through referrals. The problem is we don't teach this in colleges and universities anywhere in the world. We don't teach it in the United States. We don't teach it in any other countries around the world. How to build your business through referrals, through word of mouth, through networking. And it was, early on in my professional career, I realized that it wasn't being taught. And if no one was teaching it, I needed to figure it out. I needed to watch, observe, write things down. I wrote one of the very first books ever written about networking and word of mouth marketing in 1987. Back then there were no books on it. And so we've helped to create an industry. We've helped to teach people one important piece of building their business today. Well, that's the very reason why we take only one person per profession. Because your competition's not sitting there in the room. And so who is it that's sitting there in the room? People who don't compete with you, people who can make good referral partners. I'll refer you, you refer me. And so it's very important that I teach you how to refer me. It's very important that I share with you what it is I do, how I do it, how you can refer me. And I can do that with a sense of freedom because my competition's not sitting next to me listening. And so that's one of the things that really sets BNI aside from all the other networking groups, is that you can share freely and you're not telling your competition how to build their business.